No, hold on, let me try this. No, it's not doing it, but I have my own stream open on my phone, so I can read your comments from there. Sorry about that. If there's any questions you wanted to ask, you can go ahead and ask them now. I saw someone ask how clunky this game is, and it's actually really good. It holds up for today. Like, it's a good action game even today. Anyways, this is Osric. I might have talked about the review about Onimusha. This is a boss designed to test that you have a basic grasp of the game. All of his attacks can be blocked, but there's one attack that can't be blocked. It's a big overhead attack. Oh, he's angry. He's an angry boy. Every time you hit a boss, every few times you hit a boss, they drop souls. Blue souls restore your magic. Yellow souls restore health. Let's hit him with a magic attack. Let's hit him with another magic attack. Whenever your magic bar is glowing, or not glowing, but flashing, you don't have enough to do a magic attack. That's when you know you'll have enough. That's the big overhead slam. And he actually has a follow-up right there. But if he misses, he's like, oh, where'd you go? Oh well. I let myself get hit by it so I can show it off. Let's hit him with another magic attack. You can dodge the overhead by just moving side to side at all with R1. Come on, do the charge, buddy. I know you want to. Oh, you're tired.
How could I die? By the hand of a human!
So...
Be quiet, monster. It is time for you to go back to the underworld.
So whenever I was a kid, I didn't have a memory card. And I would usually get around to this point. This is as far as I would usually get, because I would just fudge around in the previous rooms with the big spiky monsters. And I always thought you couldn't block his attacks, because, well, it's a big boy with a big thing. Why would you be able to block it? Plus, I was like, sometimes you can block it, sometimes you can't. I wasn't smart enough to figure out, maybe it's only specific attacks. So, there was a good chance I'd die here, but I always loved doing it. I'm a sad, pathetic coward. My master got injured, and I couldn't do anything about it. He asked me to bring him to the entrance, and they performed the final ceremonial rites. He was going to offer his life and die as a human sacrifice so he could seal the entrance of the cave, so the demons can't get out. The master gave me a scroll and a jewel, then ordered me to leave the cave. That was the most humiliating moment of my life. I was so relieved. I was embarrassed to think about only myself. Afterwards, I hid the scroll and the jewel, and I came back to my master's place of sacrifice. I'll never have the willpower of my master. All I can do is learn as much as possible to create a testament of my findings. Samuel. Okay. How old is this game? It came out in 2001. Funny story about this game. So there was a glitch in this game where enemies would actually get juggled in the air. Enemies could actually go airborne, and they'd actually get juggled in the air by hits from your attacks. And it was really fun, but it didn't fit the style or mood of the game. So what they did actually was they put it in a different game. They put it in a true story. And that's where juggling in Devil May Cry came from. Alright, about to meet another good character.
Sweet, beautiful, lovely. The dripping blood and what's this? Oh, a liver. What's that smell? Who's there? A human? How disappointing.
Face me, demon!
Who do you think you are talking to? I haven't seen one as foolish as you since that, Nobunaga.
Nobunaga?
I operated on and resurrected that pitiful Nobunaga after he was killed in Okihazuma. He then made a pact with the demons and pledged his eternal loyalty to serve us forever as our slave.
No!
No!
Oh, yes, it is indeed true. Now, let me show you my most recent creation. Go, Ronaldo! Bite the belly of that maggot and feast upon his bloody flesh!
So this is Reynaldo. He's a slimy boy. He's got a very special thing about him, which you'll see in a second. Oh. Oh, well, let's just keep going. And, oh. 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 He can split into many things. One boy becomes many boys. I'm gonna switch controllers while this cutscene is... Actually, hold on. Let me switch controllers real quick right now. Okay, cool. We back. We about to get our second sword. One of my favorites. The big boy sword. Here we go. Sorry about that. I'll close the door now. So this is the Cohen. Hold on, let me put that controller on the charger. The Cohen is the big broadsword of the game, the big boy sword. It's not too big right now, but once we upgrade it, it will become the big boy sword. It's got different moves. It's very good for covering wide areas. Because imagine that moveset, but with big installed into it. Its magic attack is a directional line of flame. Very good for hitting multiple people. The electric sword is good for single targets. But the other two are more... The flame is powerful, but it's only in direction. You'll see the other one. It's more of a area of effect one. So these guys, they'll absorb your souls and try and get away with them. But, important, they also multiply it every time one of them gets it. So, good strategy is to just let them pass it around. And you can use the soul sucking to get him down from the air. And we'll take a look at that. 5 full bars. That's what I'm talking about. Let's enhance. So the lightning attack is up now. About to increase this, then we can focus on our swords. Let's get this big boy sword up. Da-da-da. There we go. That's an even bigger boyer sword. And it's about to get even bigger, and boyer, Take a look at that. 2 hits. Incredible. Let's get a good little Ethan off this guy. Come on, hit me. I know you want to. Ah, okay, that didn't count. Do it again. Damn. Get down here. Whenever they start spinning, that's when they're trying to escape. And if you hit them during that, you'll multiply your souls even more. Alright, we can finally get into the actual main castle keep. What an intimidating sight. I think it's time to show off this sword's magic. Burn to a crisp. And there was level 2 magic for the lightning sword. Speaking of, about time we enhance that lightning sword, don't you think? By the way, this is a magic... This water glimmers with magical light. You can recover your magic power here. That's right. Gotta keep map too. And let's enhance. See how it's starting to... I kind of love the magic sword, the lightning sword, because it's got blue metal, but it's also got that little organic part on it. It's really good. Hello, sir. A strange man is silently staring at you. Bye, sir. Don't worry about him. He'll come in later. How ridiculous do these weapons get? You'll see, don't worry.
Let me go!
Quiet!
What is going on here?
Stop!
Who are you? And what do you want with that boy?
I should ask you the same thing. You are not working for Saito clan, are you?
Do you mean ridiculous in design or power?
Can you be Samanosuke Akechi? Yes, you are. I cannot believe you are here of all places. I am a servant of the Oda clan. My name is Tokichiro Kinoshita.
This man will eventually conquer the world under the name Hideyoshi Toyotomi.
What is a servant of the Oda clan doing here?
Wait.
What's
First we
too
must
hot?
talk business. Tell me, Samanosuke, are you interested in serving our clan? My Lord Nobunaga Oda would welcome a great samurai like yourself.
I serve no one. My life is mine and mine alone to command.
I see. However, I will not give up yet. We shall meet again.
Yeah, I saw that scene when I was a kid too, and for me it was like, the little guy was just like, kind of a faceless generic bad guy for me to be the hero against, because I'm like, I serve no one, my life is mine and mine alone. But now that I'm older, I'm like, wow, I fucking love that guy. I still wouldn't like serve the demons, but like I can appreciate him on like, I guess an ironic level. Let's see. I'm starving. I don't know how long it's been since I've entered the cave. I'm feeding off the water leaking out of the walls. I followed the smell of blood to this place. Normally I wouldn't be able to do that, but I guess starvation has sharpened my senses. And that's where I saw it. Demons are eating human prisoners alive. They're screaming, but they're crunching up the bones and chewing up their flesh. I'm just hiding. But it's not exactly to not be spotted by the demons. I'm looking at a person's finger lying on the ground. When a person dies, its body becomes only meat. I'm fearing my desires. I'm like a wild scavenger, waiting expectantly for the scraps of food that the tiger leaves behind. What evil thoughts I'm having. Samuel. Spears without blades. They're useless. What he means is those aren't sharp. This armor couldn't possibly block demon attacks. Yeah, that guy seriously does, sure do want that, child. You'll see why in a bit, but, damn, I was trying to go for the cool Ethan. Anything, tougher than having this stabbed into your body? Nuh-uh.
Samanosuke, is there something you wanted to ask this young man?
Do not be afraid.
No!
Yeah, don't worry.
You want to hurt me like that other samurai did.
I'm sexually attracted to the Ryzen as well.
Please, tell me your name.
I am Yumamoru.
Yumimaru, you must tell me. What did that samurai want with you?
I want to take the Ryzen out on a date.
Why should I know?
Fine, then why are you here? Who brought you here? Go after him while I look for Princess Yuki.
I will.
Too hot? Hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. This whole thing is just like a date night for the Ryzen. Hey. That's enough. Yeah, the hits can also hit other people, but they gotta be really close. Fluorite is just, all it does is unlock, new game is unlock bonus content. Like there's a panda costume Samanosuke can get. You can see a pot above you. You can actually cut that rope. And it makes, all it does is make it so you can't get the power jewel that's inside it until later in the game. Wait, shit, I messed up. A trick to these is, take a look at the last number and the first number. That's the ones you really gotta pay attention to. Actually, fuck me, never mind. Don't listen to me. Be back in 15 minutes? Okay. Alright, now hold on, I'll figure this out. This is the one I always have trouble on. Okay, no, I don't usually have this much trouble. What's going on? Sorry about that, but here's the bow. That's right, ranged weapons, folks. And not only do you have a bow, you can upgrade it to have fire arrows. Well, you don't upgrade the bow, you upgrade the arrows themselves using the souls you have. They're pretty cheap for how damn strong they are. And we'll have a use for them upcoming very shortly. But here's that jewel. A power jewel that increases our life. Here we go. Sorry for making you wait, babies. There's our first level 2 door. Yeah boy, that's a trick door, but we can't open it from this side. A red book. This is actually written by Guildenstern, ooh, a liver guy. So he's like, there are other animals that chose a similar fate to Nobunaga. Whenever I'm so busy, whenever I remember something, I better write it down, because I always forget. The animals were named Genghis something and Alexander... Never mind, the name of the animals don't have any meaning to us. But anyways, they expanded their territories by fighting a lot of battles. They were considered extremely heroic and exceptional warriors, but in truth, they offered large numbers of sacrifices to obtain our technology and weapons. Smart animals can conquer the world by making a pact with the demons, while the stupid ones simply get sacrificed. It is as I say, in the land of monkeys, the demon is king. Hello, sir. Oh shit. Yep, right across the room, motherfudger. So, there are power struggles that happen occasionally. For that one, there are 3 outcomes for the power struggles. Either the demon wins, it's a draw, or you win. For that one, if the demon wins, they actually do that grab attack where they grab you by the neck and lift you in the air, I think. Or they throw you over the shoulder. It's been a while since I've actually lost one of them to him. If you draw, you both simply push each other away and you resume the fight. If Samanosuke wins, your character, he actually grabs the demon and throws them over his shoulder across the room, and it can actually hit other demons out of the way, and it lets you go over to him and just ground stab him. Pretty useful. Oh no, those people are getting attacked by the demons. Let's help. Damn it, this one's always a little spotty. Damn it. There we go. If there's anything I could say wrong about this game, is that I would fix that one thing. Because if that thing's like the only thing I could say about this game. That doesn't work mechanically. That one shot. You have to kind of jimmy it. Sometimes it works great first time. Other times, you'll keep shooting until you run out of arrows. Yeah, that ground stab does actually take a bit too. Oh yes, when you get a magic orb, it reveals not just one of your swords, but a bunch of your swords. All of your swords' magic gets refilled. Because your swords have different magic meters. They don't share one. So, whenever you pick up a magic orb, you know your other swords are fresh too. Normal arrows and some fluorite. There's one other ranged weapon in this game, and you might be surprised by what it is. Just got done washing dishes? No worries. Some more normal arrows. I'll make some fire arrows so you guys can see it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fire arrows should be good to show it off. Hence the Ryzen. Enhance. Let's actually drop a save right here. This game saves and loads so fast, it's crazy.
I have been able to uncover Yumemaru's identity. He is the son of a farmer.
What?
4 years ago, his parents were killed at war. Princess Yuki found him crying alone and brought him to the castle.
I see.
And I also heard that Princess Yuki raised him as if he were her own brother.
So he stole his way into the castle to
I
save
don't think
Princess
my dog
Yuki.
got into the front yard again. I'm gonna let him
Why
in.
then is Tokichiro after Yumemaru?
Something seems to be going on. What?
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Samanosuke, we must find a way out.
Yes.
So coming up, there's a rather infamous part, and you're gonna see it. It's not this. I'll tell you when it's coming up. For now, we just got these little puzzles. Oh, by the way, at any time, you can go back and just re-equip your normal-ass sword. It's really weak, but I actually just got done doing a normal sword run. Also, the eye on your gauntlet closes whenever you have the normal sword equipped, or any of your ranged weapons equipped. Bam, see, it's open again. Yeah, I know you've had your eyes on that chest to my right this entire time, haven't you? It's looking tasty, doesn't it? Don't worry, we're about to get it. By the way, that lever in the middle, actually fuck it, I'll just pull it. That's what it do. Take a look at this. Let's put that on right now. Armor created by the Ogre clan and prevents souls from being stolen. Pretty stylish, don't you think? Now, you can pull this lever to keep this gate open so Samanosuke can come through, but the door's right there, so you can just go through it. And Samanosuke just teleports to you. Looks like the door has no keyhole. Is there a trick to opening it? Well, this room is pretty dark and there's a magic thing right there, so bam, dunsies. Fun fact about this puzzle, whenever I was a kid, I would always think like, oh, well, the pluses are good and the X's are bad. Those are what kill you. Let's just step on the pluses this entire time. Right? Nah. What it actually is the pluses, so there are spikes below these tiles. The pluses make them open in that direction, in a plus formation. The X's make them open in an X formation. And if it opens a tile that your other character is standing on, well, that's game over. Also, you can't actually fall into the pit. There's invisible walls there. But anyways, ironically, standing on the pluses only is actually the fastest method to solve this puzzle. And here is the infamous spot, the infamous water puzzle.
I wonder what this room is.
Huh?
Samanosuke! What happened? Are you all right?
I seem to be trapped.
Is there a way you can get out of there?
Why is it called the water puzzle, you ask? That's why.
Samanosuke, wait there. I will help you.
So the room Samanosuke is in is slowly filling up with water. I'm going to take the time to explain this puzzle upcoming. So there are two crest pieces that you have to get into the middle, but you can only move the tiles into spaces occupied by the orange tiles. And you have to get them, the crest pieces, into the center. Now, if there's one other thing I changed about this game, I'd give a save point right before this water puzzle, because if you fail this, you have to go through the entire trick rooms, all of them, all over again, and it's such a pain. Another thing is, it's kind of strict for figuring out. I'm gonna gun it because I know the solution, but you just pay attention to that little water meter on the left slowly rising, and pay attention to how much of the total time I did just gunning for the solution. And that's supposed to be how much time you're given to figure it out in the first place. Looks like a control board for the water prison. The cage will open if I rearrange these panels to match up with the Saito crest near the middle. Wait. Take a look at that. Just gunning for the solution, you use fucking 1/5 of the total time and you're supposed to figure it out from fresh. That actually stopped me a lot as a kid. Actually, I don't think I ever got past that. The way I got past it was I gave it to my uncle, because he's like, "Can I play?" And I was like, "Sure, I'm gonna go grab me a pop." And I got busy and occupied, and I came back much later, and he was in a different room, and I was like, "What? How'd you get past the water puzzle?" And he's like, "What puzzle?" I'm like, "The sliding tile puzzle." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I just had to put the two pieces in the middle." What? How'd you do it? But he didn't understand that I was asking, what's the solution and what process did you use to get there? He was like, "Oh yeah, you just had to put the two crests in the middle." And I was like, "Oh." But anyways, I had him save it. And that's how I got past it. But there was a section the section coming up I never did as a kid. Hey Kaede, what do you have to say? Are you alright, Samanosuke? Yes, I am. But I've run this game multiple times now, so I'm good. Actually, I think I did use a strategy guide as a kid once. And I was still like, that's bullshit.
We are safe now. I will go search for clues.
Fine.
Bye, Kaede. Going up the stairs. That's a door. We're about to get the other key piece. But first, there's a little something this way. Power jewel. Yeah, nice puzzle, but I mean, it's a really good idea for a puzzle. I just really wish there wasn't all that stuff you were forced to go through before it, and it didn't have such an unbelievably strict time limit. Anyways, there's a little something past this door. We just went through that trick door from earlier. Rise and help me save this dude. Look how useful that kick is. So good. I think they actually put this guy here for a reason, because pay attention to what he says. I saw a monster forcefully drag away a child upstairs. I tried to follow them, but they got away. To get to the room above Princess Yuki's, we'll need 2 keys. So I think they put this guy here in case people came that direction and they got confused. They're like, oh, I'm going the right way, but this actually goes backwards. So they put this guy here to be like, hey, you probably want to go back and go upstairs the other way. And this is actually, the crest piece we got here is actually 1/2 of the key we need. And the other half is further down that ladder we came, further down that first ladder we came. Whenever you go, in case, I kind of skipped over it, but once you come down this ladder, a little message pops up saying, it seems you can go further down on this ladder. So here's a, yeah, it is crazy strict. So here's a little thing. So there was an Xbox port of this game called Onimusha Genma, and it added several features. I don't know why they didn't add it. I think it might be because of copyright issues, because it was an Xbox exclusive, and now the remaster is on every different console. But there was actually an additional kind of boss-like character that would actually stalk you through the game, like Nemesis. You could kill it, but it would pop up later. It was like a creepy doll that would float, and it had giant like knife fingers. And it was actually placed right here is where you would see it. The chest was on the table, and the doll was behind it, and you'd open the chest. And then you'd like walk away, and the doll would come to life. Also, here's this little secret journal. What a wonderful scene. I'm really happy to be here. I'm so moved my hands won't stop trembling. I just saw the birth of a demon baby. It's pulled out of an urn. Human blood and evil essence are mixed in the bottle, and then a demon is born. What a supernatural sight. No other creature in the world is born this way. Were there any artists in history that encountered the scene I have... Are there any other artists in history that just encountered the scene I watched, I wonder? I've never felt so much regret for my poor painting skills. Stop trembling, my dear hand. I am aware that all the truth I must record completely depends on my hands, but I can't help trembling. Samuel. Huh. Very cool. Anyways, there's the left crest piece. Actually, my favorite spot for where the doll shows up is I'll have to go back down this ladder for a second to show you. But this camera angle, it's actually a little bit higher. That beam up there in the ceiling, the doll is actually sitting on it and waiting for you to try and pass under it. Either way, stuff like the holy armor and the third armor isn't in it. Instead, you get stuff like a ninja outfit, which gives different stats. I'm not sure what they do. Also, there's an entirely new place. It's kind of like a challenge tower called the Oni Tower. And at the top of it, there's a new boss. And once you beat it, you unlock ogre armor. I'm not sure what it does. But also, another thing about Genma is it is incredibly harder, much harder. All the enemies are repositioned and with new formations. And overall, it's just a lot harder of a game. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't add in the stuff like that. But again, I think it's copyright issues. because Microsoft exclusive. Oh no, I know you meant the tile puzzle. Yeah, the water puzzle is messed up.
Yumimaru!
Hey, Samanosuke! We
Hey
meet
man,
again.
ignore that. What about me?
So, have you decided to serve the Oda clan?
Move!
It is too late for the boy. And since you have learned that our Lord Nobunaga will rule the world with the demons,
The
you
demon.
should not bark up the wrong tree.
You are insane! What you are doing will lead to innocent people being used as food for the demons.
The strong will prey upon the weak. Farmers obey samurai, and humans obey demons.
You arrogant fool!
Our dark ceremony will take place soon. Princess Yuki's skull will be filled with her own blood. And when our Lord Nobunaga drinks it, the victory of the Oda clan over the Saito clan will be guaranteed! Ah! See you again, Samanosuke!
So the game actually uses whatever sword you have equipped for cutscenes. And the big boy sword, if you have it to level 3 at this point, whenever Samanosuke points the sword at him and goes, "You're insane!" it'll actually clip through his head. But you kind of have to dump all the souls you have into this to get it to level 3 by this point. The lights in the castle look small from up here. If you fell down, you would surely die. Does Tochikiro think nothing of this height? He's not human, are he? I'll read those once I get the full thing. Here's another fluorite. You only need to get the fluorites once, and then you have everything unlocked forever. So picking them up is just kind of for funsies at this point. You get an item that makes them all shine and sparkle later, so you can see where they are, so you can go through the game and get them all. But you can still pick them up even before that point. Wow, I fucking almost did an Ethan on that bitch. I was just trying to block him coming through. But I actually did the last second deflect that allows you to press X afterwards. I mean square to do an Ethan. Yeah, I should sell those fire arrows actually, hold on. They're really powerful fire arrows. They actually get a red rod on the arrows and red feathers. One shot.
Let me out! Let me out!
You can't block with the bow. So the best defense is just not getting in range. Like I said, very powerful.
Help me! Let me out! Can anybody hear me?
It is tons of fun. Oh man, we don't have that though. The crystal is fitted in the center. There appears to be a swirling storm in it. We ain't got that though. Got the stereo. Medicine, which is a full heal. This looks like your gauntlet. Wandering demons may try to steal the souls contained within. Alright, so we'll get them first. Not only can you enhance your arrows into fire arrows, but you can also spend a bar to make a herb into a full health medicine. So that's pretty good. We don't have enough to level this up, but gee, I have a feeling if we're gonna get a new sword, so I think I might just save these souls. hello. Notices your sword. Oh, whoa. This guy has a shield that'll actually block a bunch of our attacks. You actually have to maneuver around him using the R1 button as he attacks. You can even block your lightning attack and your magic attack. Ironically, the fact that it can block your lightning attack is beneficial because you don't waste magic on having to block. Let's try our big boy sword out. Yep, see, that was a block. He does have a retaliation strike, where he charges forward with the shield and it's unblockable. You just have to dodge it. You can destroy his shield with enough attacks, and you actually get some souls from doing so. So I'm actually going to try and go for it. Oh, I think we just hit it. Because of the yellow orbs, you can actually do this game without any kind of healing medicine at all. It's actually really cool. You know, it's also really good about him not having a shield. Alright, let me take a look at the messages. This game seems fun. Need a better translation for herbs. In the West, we just think of drugs. Well, this came out in 2001, before the wacky Mary craze became a thing. Marijuana. There are combos without telling you they are combos. What do you mean? You mean the stab and the kick? The only thing the game doesn't explicitly tell you about is the stab, the kick, and the ground stab. But those are easy enough to figure out. Oh yeah, and the upper slash. But the Eason also is the thing it doesn't tell you about. The one-hit kill counter slash. But those things are actually easy enough to figure out on your own. I actually figured that out myself. But otherwise, no, it pretty much tells you everything. The Wind Sword. Performing certain attacks gets you more orbs, ergo it's a combo. Not really. The only thing that gets you more orbs is doing an Eason. It's a one-hit kill, and it always makes sure they drop health orbs. And they do drop more orbs that way too. Now let's enhance. Enhance that magic attack, baby. You're gonna see a chest in the upcoming cutscene. All it contains is, well actually, it contains burst bullets. Yeah, that's right, I said bullets. It only contains 10 of them. I can go without them though.
My sister, Please save her.
Don't worry. You're safe now.
Yeah, the gauntlet blinks.
Please.
It's cool.
You have to save her.
I give you my word. I will save Princess Yuki. Kaede, do you know why Princess Yuki took care of this boy? Princess Yuki was born the daughter of a feudal lord, and thus raised from an arranged marriage. She has had no freedom whatsoever. Someone else who's in need, she wants to help them. In this world, only the strong survive.
Samanosuke.
Let me tell you about the ways of the world, Yamamaru.
The world?
Four years ago, my uncle Mitsuhide pressured me to leave and see the world. I have met people who speak and look different than us. I have experienced things that I never would have imagined. There are infinite things that we do not understand. There is beauty and freedom all around us. You owe it to yourself and everyone to see these things and then share them with the people of this country. You must help them to understand the absurdity of fighting over such small portions of land on this tiny island.
Help!
Who are you?
My name is Nui. I serve Princess Hatsu. Princess Yuki is underground. Oh!
You all right? Kaede, we have little time. I have to find Princess Yuki. You watch over these two.
I will.
Okay, so an important thing to remember about this characterization and everything that Samanosuke says is that back in feudal Japan, they were incredibly xenophobic. Everything from outside was like, they hated it. And they really hated outsiders too. So Mitsuhide pressuring Samanosuke to go see the outside world is actually a big thing. And yeah, that's an important thing to remember about all the characterization going on here. Time for these twin blades. You ready to see this magic attack? Yeah, you are. Don't you just love me some tornadoes? And it can hit people above you too. Ain't that grand? We're about to get the items from the soldiers we saved with the bow earlier. Shit, we just went outside. He basically just thanks you for saving him. Let's use those magic jewels. You know what, let's go refresh up on magic. Bam, bam, bam. Whoop, that's a big boy. Luckily. How handy. Come on, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Come on, give it to me. There we go. So it's pretty good. They're all really good, actually. Whoa, that was an Ethan. Marijuana. Marijuana, sorry. I meant marijuana. No, someone was talking about how Princess Yuki had an arranged marriage, so she's never had any freedom, so she really wants to help people who are down in their luck. That magic attack is incredibly handy. And here's the reason why we couldn't come this way in the first place. Let's see. Man, this Nobunaga is crazy. Normal animals would have been dead from such a large transfusion of demon blood. I don't know how the holy blood of demons could be compatible with the body of a pathetic animal. Disturbing. Moreover, Nobunaga seems to be highly intelligent and ambitious. He wasn't the slightest bit astonished when he resurrected his body. He fearlessly pledged his loyalty to Master Fortinbras, and he just made a vow to sacrifice his own species. He's an animal that should not be underestimated. If Nobunaga continues to offer sacrifices, we will not soon run out of test subjects for our experiments. And here's why we couldn't get past before. You can see flames and lightning inside these crystals. Lightning jolts from the crystal. Fire burns from within the crystal. And as a kid, I was always like, that's kind of bullshit. You can just slip through those bars. A twister is swirling inside this crystal. The fence prevents you from going any further. I am getting married to my sword. Dragon crystals, you got that right. Anyways, look at this evil bullshit. There's an acid thing going on right here. These ghosts are blocking the door and will not allow it to be opened. It looks like the dead are screaming. Why do these tormented souls want to interfere with your mission? And a cool effect is if you hit them... Wow, look at that. Take a look at that. Very cool. An herb. Enhance. Let's put some into this. Hello, Reynaldo. Green book. Is it impossible to attain the blood of a sacrifice? The dark ceremony is the holiest and darkest ritual. It can be carried out between us and those pathetic animals. In the dark ceremony, the blood is taken from a chosen sacrifice. Then the Demon King bestows his evil blessing upon it. Once the animal makes its pact, it drinks the blood from a grail made of a human skull, and it receives the evil power it seeks. But nobody knows how it works. Nobody knows how the power is transferred to the animal through the ceremony. I want to know the answer. Why does no one understand my frustration? Once the mystery of the ceremony has been solved, that knowledge will greatly advance our demon species. I believe I'm the only one who can solve this mystery, and yet I'm forced to waste my time on things that won't bring me closer to the truth. I just need one drop of blood. I wish Nobunaga would leave some blood after he drinks it in the ceremony. To carry out the pact with Nobunaga, we've released incredible amounts of evil energy within the castle for several days now. But it seems that's not enough. We need to strengthen the seal around the castle and fill it with even more evil energy. We must also sacrifice a girl born of that land, one with a noble heart. Girl's already been chosen, Princess Yuki. She's a fair-complexioned human with long hair. She has beautiful internal organs, especially her heart. Can't help thinking about her organs, they are the best of the best. However, if I dissect her, she will be worthless as a sacrifice for the dark ceremony, and if that happens, I will be eaten alive by the king. I have to give her up. Once the dark ceremony is over, every life in the area will be lost, including all human lives. In short, we will not have to worry about finding test subjects for my experiments for a while. And there's that thing. The moment you say evil is the moment you stop being taken seriously. It's evil energy, you don't understand. Oh shit. evil energy. You can actually cut those tentacles on the ground, and they'll actually remove the arms from the actual Reynaldo. Alright, I've had enough. Something on the bottom of the pool, but you can't reach it right now. Okay. There's the map. A heavy weight hangs from a rope. It's anchored to the ground with a pulley. There's a scale tray just under the weight. Well, I wonder what kind of... I think we're gonna need something for this puzzle. More like a sword. Rosary of Communication. What this does is, all those dead bodies you've been seeing around the castle, now you can communicate with their souls, and they will tell you stuff. And there's really cool little secrets they tell you about the game. Like those burst bullets up in the tower, one of the soldiers is like, I heard that the owner of the keep was working on a new type of ammunition. I wonder if we had those, would we be able to beat the demons? I heard he was keeping a stash at the top of the tower. And they tell you a lot of cool secret stuff. Oh my god, I'm getting comboed. These people are dangerous. Oof. What an encounter. No, they don't tell you the secret to life. They do tell you about the secret sword, though. Which I'll try and be getting. Actually, what you have to do to get the secret sword is, you have to run through a kind of bloody palace almost of 20 floors, but nothing but fighting demons. I think I have a save that's like, it allows you to get something called the Bishamon Ocarina. I think I have a save right where you're supposed to get the sword. It's like right before the final boss. So I can just switch over to that save. And we'll be able to get the secret sword. Alright, come on. Time for enhancement. Oh yeah. You've absorbed enough souls and your gauntlet has upgraded. Hell yeah. There's actually 3 stages to the gauntlet. Now I've got the second stage. So close. And your gauntlet does actually change in game too. Very cool. I actually like the stage we're at right now. You'll see the second stage. Purifier Bell. Here we go. Ding. Ding. Nah, man, I sure hope no demons come in. Aww. Nope, not like this. That door's locked. We're gonna get the key real quick. Just 3 of you? Seriously? Bam. Not anymore. We'll actually go through this door first, because it's just a dead end. And it gives us some health. I've categorized the demons as follows. Low-class demon. Their intelligence is very basic and underdeveloped. They do not use language. They wander about for victims under the cover of night, sometimes eat helpless animals. They abide by the rules of the demon world and obey orders from the higher demons whom they serve. Though loyal, their behavior reflects that of insects. Middle-class demons. Larger than low-class demons. They have enough intelligence to form broken sentences. Based on my research, their behavior is ferocious and unpredictable, much like the instincts of animals. High-class demons, like Fortinbras and I, this type of demon is extremely intelligent and is responsible for developing our advanced civilization. Based on my calculations, the birth rate of high-class demons is only 1 in 100,000. That means we are the true chosen ones. We are supposed to conduct research on high-class demons through surgical dissection, but it's nearly impossible to obtain a sample, as they're very rare. Someday I will uncover their mysteries. What do you mean, a fighting game? Oops, did not mean to ground stab. Here's the big boy sword, getting those wide sweeps. Come on, bring it on. Bisected. Alright, that's enough styling. Here's one of those dead people. That insane little man. He reminds me of a monkey. He told me his secret before I died, but what he was talking about, he said it would suck away our souls. Was it a door, or maybe a gate? Apocalypse. The Dark Ceremony is a traditional holy ritual in the demon world. Through the ceremony, demons make a pact with the human. Obtaining sacrifices through these pacts is indispensable to the demon world. To carry out the Dark Ceremony, a woman who is born of that land and is noble of heart must be offered as a sacrifice. Our king then sanctifies her blood with an evil blessing. Using her skull as a grail, the human drinks the blood and the contract is complete. So the Apocalypse books are like, if you just want the absolute bare minimum of reading to understand the story, you just read the Apocalypse books. Oh, that's not many moves. There we go. The blue key. Nah, I'd rather not. I ain't gonna fudge with you. I'm gonna go back and enhance. Because I'm pretty sure we can get our sword to level 3 now. Our Ryzen, our beloved Ryzen. incredible. Take a look at that. Incredible. Yeah, we're gonna need this to be level 3 next for the next door. What a beauty. Whenever you believe in someone so hard that they come to their full potential. Delicious. Delicious time. Stock sounds, which ones? Yeah. You know, ironically enough, there actually was a fighting game made out of Onimusha. It's called Blade Warriors. Onimusha Blade Warriors. It was made after 2 came out. It's kind of a platform fighter. Man, you really wanted that grab, didn't you?
We meet again, Samanosuke. Still no interest in coming to work for the Oda clan?
For the last time, no!
I tried my best to help you. You just do not understand the true power of the demons. The time has come! Demons, prepare for the dark ceremony! Now you must suffer the consequences of your actions. I am sure by now, Kaede is in trouble.
Samanosuke, did you find anything?
What are you doing? Let go of me!
Samanosuke?
How dare you!
You are not experienced enough, are you?
Descending into sobriety light. This guy is the OG merchant, but of lies. So actually, hold on.
Yuramaru? Yuramaru, where are you?
So actually, that little doppelganger thing is actually foreshadowed if you get the Rosary of Communication and go talking to the people throughout the castle. One of them's like, I saw a little man talking to someone who looked exactly like him. Talking to someone with his face and build. So anyways, we're playing as Kaede. Different from Samanosuke. Her main strength is she's fast, her attacks are weak, and she has a dedicated ranged attack. Kunai. They are limited, but they're strong. Kaede does not have a gauntlet, so she cannot suck up demon souls, so they don't appear. And what this means, the biggest thing about this is there are no yellow souls. You have to use healing items to heal. Her attacks are very weak. You'll see in a bit.
Are you alright? What happened?
Monsters from West Prison.
Yes, you also cannot upgrade. She does have one really good trick. There's her kick and her stab. She does have one really good trick, and it's a one-hit kill attack. I'll show it off in this room, but first I gotta show the power of her attack. So that was just to kill one demon. She also can't Ethan. She can't do the counterattack. What she can do is this. That's her Ethan. That's her critical attack. It's a one-hit kill on any enemy. It's souls. The number one thing you want to do with her is just run. You use the red key. In order to do that one-hit kill attack, you have to do the flip over, and you can do that by pressing forward and square near an enemy. Shit. There you go, that's what it looks like on the big boys. No, she's got some interesting stuff about her. You don't play as her for that long, so in the end it doesn't matter either way. Yeah, the music is really good. I really enjoy Kaede's theme. Soul Absorber. What the Soul Absorber does is whenever you do it, it makes a ring around you. A big ring. An AoE ring. That lasts for a while. And what it is, if any demons come into it, you can hold down the circle button and immediately kill them and absorb their souls. A fire started in the prison immediately after the earthquake, then the monsters attacked. Either they are after the treasure in the upper levels, or they're after the princess. Oops, went the wrong way. Got turned around. Location. Okay, I got this. Hold on. Actually, I think I have the answer. Not here. Not here. Not here. Oh, I don't have the answer. Let me just give a wild guess. Yep, that was it. A magic jewel for Samanosuke. A wooden gear. And we need 2 things to get past this. We're going to go get them right now. Let's drop a save first though. Kaide's main focus is on running away rather than combat. She's got a lot of tools to help her get past enemies, mainly the flip. She doesn't have the power of the demons, or the ogres, so she also can't get past things like this. And in fact, if you try and go through things that Samanosuke has unlocked already, they'll actually regrow over the door. West area map. There are certain doors only Kaede can open using the Shinobi kit. The Shinobi kit is... This kit can help ninjas to unlock doors or disarm traps. You never disarm a trap with it, you just only use it to unlock special doors. And Samanosuke can't go through those doors. Here's some bullshit. Luckily, I know the timing. That door closes after a certain amount of time, but pulling that makes it forever open, and the trap's disabled. There's an herb, and there is half of what we need. A gold plate. Kaede also gets one of the cooler weapons in my opinion. Journal number 5. At last I saw the world of the gods. I caught a glimpse of the demon world beyond the evil gate. The colors were truly astounding. No multitude of pigments could enable me to accurately paint what I saw. But I don't understand one thing. The evil gate is now shut. Is the world of the gods refusing me? With this fatally wounded body, I can't open the gate or escape this cave alive. But I want to see it again. I want to peer beyond the gate just one more time. Same, yo. The Gauntlet Ogre is created to defeat the demons. Yep, not done yet. There's a pull string and a trick shelf. Pull it? Nope, not yet. We gotta use this, Now we pull the string. Secret passage. When the power of the demons are restored, the Ogre clan will gather in Chasm of Dimensions, between times. It is there they will deliberate their plan. Got the silver plate, so we got all we need. I'm just getting the fluorite for funsies whenever I remember them. I mean, for 2001, this game looks pretty fucking good. Especially the CG cutscenes. They were pretty groundbreaking at the time. It still holds up today. Oh wait, there's a bamboo tree you can cut here. There we go. You actually get an achievement for hitting that. You'll get it on accident. There's a silver slot here. There's a couple of, for funsies achievement. There's one like, there's a bunch at the beginning where it's like, you can do stuff to make a flock of geese appear. You can like, wait around. You can like make a beetle descend down a tree. And the funnest one of the fun ones, in my opinion, is there's a section of the game where there's some water and some carp swimming around. It's mostly for effect, but if you stand near them and hold down the soul suck button, the carp will actually give you a yellow health orb. Shit's on fire, yo. So there's some of those yellow demon string orbs stuff that you have to cut through, but if you try and cut through, Kaede will be like, you can't cut these with normal weapons. So I think I fucked up already, hold on. Yeah, there we go. What do we get? One of the coolest weapons in the game. It looks visually appealing, but not only that. A special knife for Kaede. This knife has the power to banish demons, and take a look at that. Incredible. Fucking glowing with fire, with like energy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. I was hoping he'd do that. Come on, baby. Get up. Ah, dummy. Is actually significantly stronger. More kunai. There's a boss coming up. And the one-hit kill can actually work on him, but it's a little kind of iffy. But he's a cool enemy, so I think I'm just gonna fight him normally to show off his mechanics. Red lyrium. You're gonna have to send me that later. Yeah, secret passages in a Capcom game. Surprise, surprise.
You. Wait a moment.
Okay, one-hit kill a boss.
Help you out.
They become a normal enemy later. But alright, I'll try for the one-hit kill then.
You are Kaede? Hmm?
Hmm?
Sanosuke once wrote to me that he journeys with a female ninja, Kaede. So, you are...
I gotta let him run around a little bit. And I know you don't like him in walking.
If only I could leave the castle and see the world with Samanosuke. Princess Yuki.
Here, dear.
I envy you. You can go.
No, I was saying maybe you can help us. Can you help us watch it? Hey.
What?
Can you help us watch Bubba for a little bit in his walker?
I guess so.
Forget about me. Escape from this castle with Samanosuke. Do not give up, Your Highness. I will save you.
No, you won't.
What?
You can die here alone.
Princess Yuki! Princess Yuki!
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. This guy has a whip sword like Ivy from Soul Calibur, and it's time to heal. Damn it. Alright, time to heals again. Alright, it's being finicky. Really finicky. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna kill him. It's the same thing as what she does on the big boys. There's no like special animation. It's being really finicky, I'm sorry.
Have to tell him.
She just pushes him down onto his knees and no. She pushes him down onto his knees and drives the dagger into the back of his shoulder. It's the same thing as the big boys. Anyways,
Do you want a sandwich?
medicine.
No, thank you.
I'll take one.
Hi, dude. You know it's my birthday, right?
Oh, I didn't know. Maybe I should make you
Well,
the
how about you
sandwiches.
come make a fucking sandwich then?
Maybe I should be the one making you a sandwich.
Well, I'm not making everybody a sandwich.
You want me to make you a sandwich?
No, baby, I'm good. I was just making Bubba a sandwich.
I gotcha.
That'd be nice. Joanne, Gary, you want to cook the sandwich now?
I gotcha. Sorry about that. I kind of started that trend. It's me. Colonel, it's me. I'm fighting myself.
Mama, is this what you gonna make me know right away?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I need to stop. Not stop the broadcast for a second, but I just gotta call someone real quick. I know, not the. I got it.
Gary, go back in there.
Alright. I'm back. Yep, he's got a kick too, baby. And he will not only do that, but he'll also circle around you and try and hit from the back. And he's got that bullshit. If you can predict it, you can hit him with a magic attack. If you block it, you'll deflect the orbs, and they'll hit a wall and produce a magic orb. If you can predict him going for the wind-up for the magic. He usually backs up when he does it, so that's a good tell. One way to choose this boss is to put your back to the wall so he can't circle around you. So he will try and back up for the thing. And just bam, hit him with magic. Gotcha. So that boss is actually called the Stylato. Wait, we just got some more. Maybe we can go back and upgrade. Enhance. Ooh yeah, baby, just enough. Maximum. And let's drop a save. Save completed. Let me check the messages. Fakers, you're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words. Thank you for welcoming me back. Sorry, my phone was off of YouTube from having to call my sister. That look on his face is the scariest fucking thing in this game. And it's actually meme to hell in the Onimusha Discord, because it's actually an emoji, a custom emoji. Just those slightly wide eyes. Here's the evil bullshit we need to open that evil bullshit door. And here's a regular ass ladder. So fun fact. This rope is actually connected to that bucket above, where I was like, if you cut this rope, you'll only be able to get that power jewel later, and this is where you'd be able to get it. And you know why? Because the bucket lands right there. A light is shining down from above. This seems to lead somewhere. And yes, you can actually block the bucket. I'd like to believe you can Eason the bucket, but I don't think so. And we're back here. This is where we got the bow. Monsters emerged one after the other. They looked like the monsters drawn on a scroll I saw in the capital. I wonder if the 4 guardian statues in the capital were erected to keep them away. I believe those same statues are somewhere in this castle. There's a bunch of souls. There's way too many souls, honestly. Let's put that evil bullshit in. Here's a, here it comes.
So you have made it this far.
Come here.
Beyond this gate lies the demon world. It's over. You will never be able to save Imamaru.
Come on, Mike.
If you think that transformation is funny,
What is this?
hold on.
Here, Bubba.
We have to destroy that stone. Let's separate and find a way.
If you think that transformation is hilarious, it's actually even more hilarious in the uncensored version. And it's not nothing like, oh man, is that a boobie popping out? It's like, there's a few more scenes. A bit more. It's nothing that doesn't impact it. What she does is she lays down in like a birthing pose. And then she like does some moans, and like the huge bug stinger pops out from between her legs, and then it switches to the horns growing. So there wasn't much missing out, but I thought that was funny too, yeah. Oh, also, the section of the castle that we just came out of that leads to the upper area, that's all blocked by rubble now, so we can't go back there. Oh yeah, you can't block from behind, that's right. Yeah, these people have shields now, that's right. They can actually block your strikes, but you can cut their shields to bits.
Hey, do not be afraid. I have information that may help. Hey, won't you go to the Dark Realm? There is no guarantee you will live, but if you do, great rewards await you. Okay, see you soon.
So that's how you get to the Dark Realm, and that's what lets you go through those floors of fighting demons nonstop. If you get through all 20 floors, you get the Bishamon Ocarina, but like I said, I'll get that anyway. I mean, I'll switch to a save once we're at the point where it's like, okay, get the sword now. At least she tried? Yeah, that's true. At least she tried. It would have been embarrassing to, like, just not try and oops, it would have worked.
Hey, you want bite?
So, Seminoski actually has different Ethan animations for dodging the attack. Like there, he actually ducks under the axe and then does an upper slash. There's the burst bullets. That's what we would have gotten if we had gone up to the top of the tower. Thank you, Master Seminosuke. Those monsters came out from the northern sealed gate and attacked my fellow soldiers. Sir, please take this and please defeat the monsters. How long is this game? We're actually more than 2/3 of the way through. We basically just gotta get the stuff to get through that gate, and then we're at the end game. We're at the final area. Once we get through that gate, that big sealed gate, it's like, there's like 3 rooms, and then it's the final boss.
Oh, please, do not be afraid. Stay and talk with me for a while. Have you heard of the Dark Realm? It is a kind of paradise. It is a place that contains wondrous treasures. Are you interested? Leave me alone.
Yeah, there's 2 moth guys that'll both take you to the same Dark Realm. They have different personalities though. That's about all that's different at them. I was curious to see whether that would work or not. It does. Alright, now. Oops. Shit. There goes my cover. Yeah, they can also deflect you and go for a counter. Ready for massive soul orbs, magic orbs? There we go. I think I'll get a bit more souls before I go because there's that level 3 magic attack is it can actually really help in this upcoming fight. I just need a bit more. might actually be enough, but I'll make sure, get a bit more to make sure. Yes, exactly. That's actually how I'd put this game. I've actually ran through this game like 5 times. It's good. It might be a little short. Actually, my first time took around 5 hours and 20 minutes. But everything else is like under 3 hours. It's short, but very good. It's the kind of game you play, you just want to play again. You finish the game and you're like, kind of want to do it again. Yeah, let's enhance, that's right. There we go, baby. You're about to see that level 3. That's one of the most satisfying things in the game. And it'll save our ass real quick in this upcoming fight.
I'll take the one. I was just gonna take part of the card. God damn.
Bye.
You know what they did? What? They were fucking throwing it in the refrigerator, and when
Medicine.
I went out, it backed up and everything. It looked like they had dropped it on the floor or something. And they just put it back in the refrigerator. I just dropped it. So I got a bag, a plastic bag, got it cleaned out. Right there.
Here we go. Layla, stop it. Alright, hold on. Stop. Gracie! Quit it. Stop. Gracie, quit it.
Probably Jenny and them coming to look at the puppy. I don't even know why they're coming.
Stop.
Here, bite. Hold on a second, let me get the dogs out. Who's the Gracie? Happy birthday.
Ooh, Layla, stop it.
Sorry, we're not dressed for nothing.
Oh my god, Layla. Hold on, let me talk to you. Okay, sorry about that. Everything's all calmed down now. Back to this shit. Light, stop it. Alright, hold on. I'm outside. Sorry about that. Alright.
Go. Come on, Gracie, outside.
Oh man, that just insta-killed him by touching him. Oh shit. Hey look, a sword. A decorated sword. Ooh, definitely came in handy. That guy is tough. So bullets and a statue head. That encounter is really tough, let me tell you what. I actually had developed a specific strategy for it. That's probably one of the hardest parts if you're doing a normal sword run, besides second form of the penultimate boss. Enhance. Almost. Just need a little bit more. See if I can't get some. Probably should have gone the other way. He's got the big boy demons. I did make it look easy. It's because I knew what to do.
Hey, Larry, Bill. Well, bye. Hey, what's up?
There we go. By the way, every time the magic attack changes, so does the animation. Samanosuke goes from just spinning this to spinning it behind his back to this. Spinning his entire body with it.
Don't run him over.
The lightning sword gets more hits, and the strike at the end becomes bigger and better. Strike at the end pretty much just obliterates every single enemy in the game now. Let's see if I can't get a big boy to have make an example out of. Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
You'll do. Bam, son. You're gonna like what we get from here. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma, I need to get around to playing that. There's no one of those things. There's a thing that lets you see fluorite, by the way. You can actually come here before the section of the game before you use the evil plate and everything gets kablooied. So you can use it to explore all the game and get all the fluorite.
Now we're going with Dean because he can get out there no matter what we put in front of that door. Now that's what Dean needs. I got that name Roxy or Roxy.
Oh yeah, baby.
Did you really?
How about gun?
Are you? Do you like it? Are you glad? Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
You got regular bullets, and you can upgrade them like you can upgrade arrows into fire arrows. And you can make fucking burst bullets that make not. It just hits everyone around. It doesn't lose strength at range. What an incredible gun. Nicer, nicer. Very nicer. Okay, let's see. Shit. Started disappearing as soon as I started fighting that guy. Oh, we still got some good stuff out of it.
Help me!
saw a monster with a huge axe around the northern gate. I tried to make it to an ammunition warehouse at the back of the east garden to defeat it, but don't worry about that. I heard that Lord Yoshitatsu's treasures are hidden behind the waterfall in the east garden. And here's why we needed that sword. Somebody once told me. Yeah, bursting right out of that door, huh? It's really powerful, especially against living things. You do have ammunition for it. There's only so much in the game. Can't go through that door because you need Kaede to do it. But a salmon can open his own special door right here. Get ready for a very powerful item. The only one you get of it without going through the Dark Realm. Not this. But this. Extremely powerful. This will fully recover your vitality if fatally wounded. So if you die, that thing will resurrect you. Journal number 5. Seems this will be my final journal. As the bleeding from my wounds will not seem to end, I am barely managing to write this. For the one who makes it here someday, I offer you this. I have drawn a picture of how to open the gate to the demon world. If you acquire these tools, then you must go beyond the gate. Remember everything you see in that supernatural world, and let people know that such a world does indeed exist. Saimyo. Just fucking obliterates them. I know, it's so quotable. A map. Looks like a tea set. Nobody's used it. Oh, hello, sir. Ethan. Oh, look, a treasure box. Bullet. Shit. Yep, once you get rid of the swords, they usually turn into basically those big red demons. Their hand becomes free to do that grab move. Magic jewel, eh? Let's do it. This is actually an optional area, but it's got a lot of goodies. Fuck out of here, crows. You can knock him off the roof, that's right. It's so good. What's with Capcom crows and insane mansions? I don't know. Maybe it's in their developer guidelines. You have to have crows and insane mansions. We just got a power drill actually. Let's go ahead and use that. Optional area. Complete. Now we can go through that green door. By the way, here's the carps. You can hold down circle to you can hold down circle to get a health orb, but it takes a while, quite a while. Good thing I've been charging the other controller because mine just Good thing I've been charging the other controller because mine just disconnected. Ran out of power. Insanidade crows. Here's a good place to show off the soul absorber, because this is where those two show up. Those show up. See, another one spawned right in and he just got insta-killed. No. Hey, can you, he's gonna grab stuff. Can you just... Yeah. Just drag him back in there if you would. Thank you. Oh shit, I missed one. Never mind. Trick treasure box. Wait, fuck. God damn it. I'm really sorry. I just looked down and my wire has been touching my phone and it says it's timed you out. Really sorry about that, Gray. Sorry about that. It's just my phone. I just looked down and there's a bunch of bullshit menus on my phone and I'm like, what the fuck? And I move it and I get out of all of them and it's like, you have timed out Gray for 300 seconds and also all the messages are deleted. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry about that.
He tried to lie to me and tell me he wasn't, so I know he wasn't. He didn't tell Brandon because he talks 90 nothing when he drinks.
There's the great armor. My headphone wire was touching the screen of my phone and it accidentally timed out my friend Gray for 300 seconds. But here's the ogre armor. I mean, not the ogre armor, but the great armor. It's like a combination of the previous two. It's red, but with gold trimmings. It's the best armor in the game. And it's also completely missable. Got some more medicine. We're going to be enhanced with souls from the gauntlet. I think I remember this one. Magic. There we go. Yep, that's what it is. I think this is the last upgrade in the game. Yay, we're full on now. Let us enhance. The biggest big boy sword.
Here, put it on here.
Let's take a look at that big boy sword. It is a big boy sword.
Sorry, I didn't know y'all was coming over until like 2 minutes ago, so
That range though. Dark Souls players would hate this. Hold on, let me deal with this. Gray's calling me.
Bye, Gracie. Bye, Lucas.
I was working with Gray to try and get him back in. Okay, it's working now? Alright. We didn't miss much, we just went through the garden area. And we upgraded our big boy sword into the biggest boy sword. So big that Dark Souls players would hate this. And yeah. We're about to go over this. How hard are the puzzles in this game? The puzzles are pretty easy. Except for the water puzzle that just like bends you over and takes you from behind and then sends you back for more. It's just like, all of a sudden it's like a master level puzzle to solve in the first time. Yeah, they would love that sword. Yeah, but my hitboxes. What a great bow. Here's Kaede. Why don't you just swim across, you ask? Well, here's why. Because it's full of those motherfuckers. Yeah, I killed the first one, why not? Use the shinobi kit. Kunai. Fluorite. Sorry, I was just getting the street chat back up. Here's the other half of the apocalypse. So. Our Demon King was born from the chaos of the Earth's creation and dwells in the deepest and darkest place underground. All demons are born of the Demon King. The Demon King only presents his holy snake-like body when and where the ceremony takes place. No one knows what he does otherwise. Demons remember. No one disobeys the Demon King. The Holy Spirit of the Demon King shall forever set an example to us all. Too slow. Too slow. The Demon King sounds like a Demon Queen if every demon comes from it. You know what? You do have a point. I never thought about that before. Well, no, they actually did explain how it's born. They did explain how demons are born. You remember? They have that urn that has human blood mixed with evil essence. And all the demons are born. That's how demons are born. So, yeah, I guess it still works. Oh, that's a heal. You're occupied. Oh, you're not occupied anymore. Tag you so you'll move. What is this room? Oh yeah, the Ginju. Magic orbs. Oh, that's not done yet. Whenever I switch over to my secret sword file, I'll read all the I'll read all those files. Here's the last trick treasure box in the game, and it's a bitch. Never mind, I just fucking did it. Decorated arrow. Goodbye, Jojo. There's a box, but no keyhole. There must be a trick to opening it. The great arrow sits on the dragon pedestal. Got it. You remember the shotgun guys from Resident Evil? Yep. Luckily, we just got a useless arrow. A ceremonial arrow. Its design makes it useless in battle. Not only does it unlock that, it unlocks that too. The description of the Great Arrow is an arrow that has the power to dispel evil. And whenever you use it with the Great Bow, it's like one of the most awesome arrow shots in ever. Almost to the end of Kaede's section, actually. Yeah, those demons can actually hit other demons. Use the green key there. Board that boat.
Watch out!
I knew you would come. You are so impressive for a mere human. But you are late. Our dark ceremony is starting. Yumamoru will be sacrificed in front of Princess Yuki.
No!
Princess Yuki cherishes Yumamoru. If he is sacrificed in front of her, her sorrow will peak, making her blood its most delicious and strongest. Granting
Yeah, I do.
Lord Nobunaga more power when he drinks it.
That is why you took them? You will suffer for that!
Now, my dear babies, consume that human over there at once!
So this is an interesting boss. You're about to get to see those burst bullets in action. Time for gun. Gotcha, Switch. She does remind me of the Power Ranger bad guy, too. 3 rooms from the end of the game now. For a bit more, actually.
Hurry!
He's actually the only boss in the game you don't get to absorb solo.
Kaede, Hang on, Kaide.
I got him. Yeah.
Rest here for a while.
And the Shadow of the Colossus begins.
This nightmare must end. Now!
Oh yeah, time to take her over to the Forbidden Lands.
Princess Yuki, Onimusha, will save you.
Save you. So, one of the notebooks actually puts it in an interesting way. I think it was one of the ones I summarized, but I just remembered. It actually says it like, calls Samanosuke that man that has been devoured by the ogre gauntlet. It really does put it in an interesting way. So here's where I'm going to switch over to my save with the secret sword. Watch how quick these load times are. Jesus, back to the title screen. Oh, I'm getting ready to load. Oh shit. Okay, not yet. Get out of the way, you fudge. Get ready for the coolest arrow design and arrow shot ever. A bow with the power to dispel evil can only be used with the right arrow. An arrow that can dispel evil can only be used with the right bow. Here we go. Fucking drills into it. With that design, it's great. Oh, I forgot about this part. We got another boss on our hands.
You pathetic human. Wasn't your journey ends here? Only demons can enter.
It was? As in like with the arrowhead?
Why don't you go back to playing with your worthless little toys? I have no time for you.
What did you say?
I know it has a drill design, but...
A mere human mock me? Fine then. It's time for you to fight my greatest creation! Come on, Marcellus!
This guy, but he's different. He's got more to him. What if done? Oh, I don't have any ammo. Well, back to the good old. Wow, already to the second phase, just destroyed his shield. This is actually the only boss you can Ethan. Yeah, hold on, I'll let her in a second. And he's got mad combos. I'm about to just destroy him with these magic attacks, so... Oh shit, that was actually, I had a chance to parry him there. There was the parry. It's double trigger, yeah. So I think that was actually an ogre that they experimented on and turned into their latest and greatest creation. Here's where I actually switch over. Let me drop a save here. I'll let my dog in. Come on. Congratulations, we are now 3 rooms from the final boss. Switch over. You want me to fight the final boss with the secret sword or the normal sword? Actually, let's just fight him with the secret sword because otherwise it's gonna like... I'm never gonna get to show it off. Here's what max level Shippu looks like. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's like, oh, the wall here is made of a different material. Is there something behind it? And once you go through the Dark Realm, at the bottom, you just get this from a normal-ass treasure chest. This mysterious ocarina will help to awaken a sword. Damn it. Sorry, I had to take care of baby. What a cool opening door. Way to open a door. What? The shaman sword. First of all, to he who bears the sword to ruin our clan. One day you shall face an enemy who wields power similar to your own, but do not give in to your fear or anger. Should you become possessed by your emotions, the sword may abandon you for your enemy. Let's get out here. We'll be able to test it out. Listen to those sword swings. Swish, swish, swish with that magic power. But what's the magic attack do, you ask? It does this shit. He's gone, evil. How strong is it? You're about to find out. Check this out. One shot. That's all you got. Check out this freaky thing. Doesn't that make you feel good? Let me get my phone chat back up. Okay. Now this sword actually isn't a one-hit kill for everything. It just does an incredible amount of damage. Like these people take 3 hits to kill, unless you do this. Then they burn alive with the like anti-evil dispelling thing. There's 2 medicines. Ready for the final boss? Here we go.
skeleton broth.
This guy's my spirit animal, by the way. There's that evil blessing.
I am the king of demons. Welcome to our little ceremony. Come here, Nobunaga. Drink her blood from the grave of despair.
Not just the snake.
Even if I die, I will destroy you!
Yeah, I'll actually use the normal swords right now, because I can actually show off the battle. Get back down here, son. Oh my god, here's your toy, don't drop it again. Oh shit, fire. Shit. Hold on. Sorry about that. I gave the baby his toy and he starts crying harder. I don't know why. Anyways, let's keep up. Okay, hold on, give me a second. There we go. This is my spirit animal. Alright, hold on, you calm down now. That's good. So the flame can reach all the way into the back if he's breathing in a straight line. But if he's not, he can't reach all the way into the back if he's like turning or something. Alright, time for medicine. Look at those coil physics when I hit him. Damn it. He knew I was good. He knew I wanted them. Oh. Alright.
Samanosuke!
Kaede, let's get out of here.
Samanosuke! I'm fine.
We cannot stay here any longer. Run!
He also actually has an instant kill attack that you can escape from. Yeah, I kind of meandered out with him because I was trying to show the instant kill attack you can escape from.
There is no escape from me!
Samanosuke!
Forget about me! Go! Yuki! Kaede! Yume! Maru!
So I actually love that sequence. And by the way, that's not the fierce deity form. That's actually called...
The demon's ambitions were shattered by the hand of Samanosuke and his friends. However, when Yoshitatsu Saito died the following year, his feeble-minded son, Tatsuoki, became the Lord. At that time, Oda's army returned to Mino Province and conquered the Inabayama Castle, putting an end to the history of the Saito family. However, it is unknown as to whether demons were involved. After the downfall of the Saito family, Princess Yuki went to stay with a family friend, the Baron in Sakai Province. His name, Sokyu Imai. However, in less than a month, she would leave. With Sokyu's blessing, she left in a ship to see the world. On Samanosuke's advice, Yumemaru accompanied her on this journey. On the other hand, Kaede desperately searched for the missing Samanosuke, but never found him.
Non-canon.
In the following year, Mitsuhide Akechi employed her as his agent. She continued her job until she died 14 years later in a war at Yamazaki Province. As for Samanosuke, no one knows what happened to him.
So yeah, that's actually called the Onimusha form, and it's a super form you actually get access to in Onimusha 2 and onwards. And no, actually, it's not. They don't actually sequel, but you'll see in the after credits. But yeah, Fortune Bra will use the orbs to do setups on you to make inescapable things. But you have time to escape the orb setup. Like, he'll make a circle of vertical lasers so you can't escape. And he'll do the laser so you can't move out of... He'll do the laser and the orbs make it so you can't escape from the laser. And he'll do like a horizontal line of orbs, but there's a little gap in them. And then he goes to do the wind attack that tries to push you back into them. But if you go to the gap, you'll go fast and safely. But yeah, that is one of the coolest sequences I've ever seen. Have you ever had a dude try to hit you so hard that you just plant your sword down and the force of his own blow cuts his own arm in half? It's so cool. Also, Onimusha Blade Warriors actually has Kaede meeting with Samanosuke, and you actually meet up with Yumimaru, who's all grown up and uses a badass Naginata. Anyways, let's skip the cutscenes to see that after cutscene thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was Onimusha. This was actually for my first file for my first playthrough. So it was about 5 hours and 16 minutes. I got all the fluorite though, yo. I'll show off the panda costume real quick. It won't take that long. And I guess I'll show off Ultimate as well. Yeah, thanks for playing, that's right.
Alright, thanks, man. I'm gonna hop in the shower real quick. Alright. Get ready to go see you.
This way, sir.
And there's Kaede's alternate outfit you get for S ranking the game.
If our princess is at the keep, there are 2 ways to get there. The western path, or the northern passage.
Kaede, I'll go north. You follow them through the other way.
Understand.
Yep, so in ultimate mode you start off with the Shaman Blade. And here's the panda costume. Even during the cutscene, yeah, it is a panda pouch, and it's got a small little panda that has it just like, it does that stuff. It's so cute. It swings its arms, it pounds it on the pouch, it looks up at you, it looks left and right, or it shakes its head, or it looks down to the right. It's really cute. And here's the panda mask, it's really cool. You get that for you get this for finding 10 fluorite, and you unlock an extra mode called Oni Spirit. That beating it, you unlock the ultimate mode. So ultimate mode, not only do you start with the Bishamon sword, you have infinite normal arrows and fire arrows, and infinite bullets and burst bullets. Yeah, that tiny panda is moving on its own. It's great. So here's a little fun fact. These two ninjas are actually invincible. They're made to activate the retreat cutscene whenever you either damage them enough or you get hurt enough. But if you have the Bishamon blade, that just fucking instant kills them. Bye. It is OP. Oni Spirits isn't anything like the Mercenaries or anything like that from Resident Evil. It's like, to tell you how annoying it is, your life is constantly draining at a super fast rate.
It's really
You don't like Tiny Panda?
Oh, I knew that you would come to save me.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait until after this cutscene because the gauntlet actually changes whenever you have the panda costume too.
Since you left the castle.
Also, with the Bishamon blade, normally you need, for those crystal doors, you need to equip the sword with the right magic type in order to open them. But if you have the Bishamon blade, it's got those little 3 dots of all the sword elements at the base.
While you can, you worthless bug.
So you can actually, No, my Bishamon ultimate blade is useless because I'm a punk ass bitch right now. Actually, no, it still probably should have heard of, but you're not supposed to have it right now. But it's funny. Samanosuke jobbing with the strongest blade in the game. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Princess.
The panda's like, wake up, Dad.
Samanosuke. Wake up.
You ready for the gauntlet for the panda form? Get ready.
With your current power, you are not capable of destroying the demons. We will give you our powers.
I'll give my final thoughts after this cutscene, and then we'll call it a stream.
That has been subverted by the demons.
Check out this gauntlet, this rad-ass gauntlet.
Samanosuke, defeat and seal their souls to your right hand.
Destroy all the demons!
Yeah, baby.
So, fortune has smiled upon me this day.
Fortune has.
Gauntlet.
The power of this flower.
I will destroy.
I will destroy all those monsters.
And save the princess!
Okay, this is a night. By the way, how has the volume of my voice been so far throughout all this? Alright. Okay, good. It's been good. So, closing thoughts. You said it was sequel baiting, but actually, the second game follows a completely different protagonist, and it's actually further along in Japan's timeline. It follows Jubei Yagyu, who is actually, his mother was actually a demon, and his father was a human, so he's actually half demon. You notice several characters kind of just got away, and we never really took care of them, like Guildenstern and Nobunaga. The second will deal with Nobunaga, and the third is more focused around Guildenstern. So the history behind the ogres and the demons is, the ogres and the Genma clan disagreed on whether to eat humans or not, because the Genma clan was like, yeah, totally, let's eat them all day, but the ogre clan was like, let's not eat sentient beings. So they actually had an all-out war, and the ogre clan super lost. And in the third Onimusha, you actually get to participate in that war, because Onimusha 3 involves time travel, and believe it or not, it's pretty good. But yeah, Onimusha 2, hopefully this sells well enough that they remaster Onimusha 2 and 3. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't cost that much money, honestly. But yeah, it is all insane but good. You know what's really insane is they got a famous French actor, Jacques, I forget who it is, but anyways, he plays a soldier from the future that gets sent back into the past, and he gets like a whip, and he could do stuff like tie people up and then just take out his pistol and start shooting at them. And Selmanosuke gets transported to the future. There's a little fairy character too that can translate for them, but if she's in the past or the future, nobody can understand anybody anymore in the other place. Anyways, yeah, I hope they remaster 2 and 3 as well. 2 has some cool stuff. It's the one that introduces the Onimusha form in regular gameplay. I should point out one more thing I forgot about the Genma edition. In the Genma edition, there's an edition of green souls. If you absorb 5 of them, you temporarily become invincible. But if an enemy absorbs 1 of them, they become stronger and go frenzied. I think that's it for the Genma edition, yeah. And it's a similar system in number 2, where there are purple orbs, and once you absorb 5 of them, you have the ability to go into the Onimusha form, which is your super goddamn form. It's really cool. But, let's see. Yep, this is it at the end of the stream anyway. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, and this thing, I think it's kind of similar to how Japanese monks used to wave ceremonial, I forget the name of them, but they're like sticks with tags at the end of them. They'd wave them around to banish evil. So that's what this movement comes from. Anyways, bye.